Hi, my name is Jody Gillespie. I'm the Director for Consumer Protection, and we are a division within the Attorney General's office. And our office is charged with upholding deceptive trade practice violations. One of our focuses is to educate, mediate, and litigate complaints. We heavily focus on the educational component of our office. Today I'd like to talk to you about the transient vendors that will potentially be coming into our state in light of the floods, and with our temperatures increasing, we see an increased number of inquiries and complaints regarding those door-to-door sales. What are some other types of transients that will be coming into the state with the nicer weather? Of course, we've already touched on your asphalt layers, your roofers, but you also have your meat salespeople or your seafood salespeople that you need to be aware of. Ask the same questions of them. You may not have a contract, but you should have an invoice. You can also have businesses will deal with transients that are selling cleaning supplies or credit card processors. In the past, we've had people that are going across the state selling books. Anything that where they don't have a storefront here in the state of South Dakota, they have to apply for that temporary sales tax license with the Department of Revenue. So again, I would encourage you to check those things before you actually make a check out to this company or a company. Don't make it out to an individual. Make sure you're making it out to an actual business. What is a door-to-door sell? It is basically when a person comes and knocks on your door to sell you a product or service that is over $25, and the agreement or contract is placed at a place other than a storefront. What are some of the precautions that a consumer can take to not fall prey to one of these types of scams? One of the first and foremost things would be to not fall into the high-pressure sales tactics or the different sales pitch gimmicks that they may use to pressure you into agreeing to their sales and their terms. One of the things that we typically see is that they will tell you that they purchased a large amount or products in bulk, and that will bring your costs down. The other thing that they may do is they may tell you that they need to get this agreement in place now in order to keep you in the front of the line. Ask for a written contract, identifying the terms and the details, specific details of the contract, and make sure that there is a dollar amount on that contract. The other thing is to ask to see their current sales tax license. If they're coming into the state of South Dakota to do business here, they have to apply for that sales tax license, a temporary sales tax license with the Department of Revenue. The other thing I would caution you with is don't pay in cash. Make sure that you've got full payment is not made in advance. If they tell you that they're going to work with your insurance company and that will help alleviate some of the stress, I would caution you on that. You're the person that wants to make contact with your insurance company so that you know exactly what your responsibilities are in order to file that claim. Then I would ask that you go and you actually get bids from a local business, seeing exactly what they would charge you. Once that contract is given or that agreement, there should also be a statement on the bottom of that contract that talks about your rights, your 3-day right to cancel. The other thing that should be on the contract itself is a paragraph that would start with, you, the buyer, have the right to cancel this transaction at the midnight of this particular date that the transaction took place. That is designed for you, the consumer, to have what we call a cooling off period. It's designed for you to be able to go to the Department of Revenue and check to see if they're licensed to do business here in South Dakota. It's designed for you to be able to check the references that they should be giving you and make sure that they actually did the work. Check with local vendors to see what they would charge you. Call our office and check to see if we have any actual complaints on that particular company. If you have questions about the transaction in any way, shape, or form, I would encourage you to call Consumer Protection and talk with one of our investigators. We can be reached at 1-800-300-1986, or you can submit a question to consumerhelp, all one word, at state.sd.us. Hope this has been helpful for you, and if you should have questions regarding our 3-day right to cancel, again, I would encourage you to contact our office.